Hi, Tim. Thank you for joining me for DataXstream's customer success story. I will go ahead and introduce myself. I am Jalen Ramey, part of the marketing team here at DataXstream. Tim, I'll let you introduce yourself before we jump into the story.
Yeah, hi everybody. Tim Yates, President and CEO of DataXstream.
This is our second ever success story of our series, and today we will be discussing a flooring company that looked to DataXstream to solve some process and order management issues they were having, which inevitably led to the birth of OMS Plus. We'll start with, before DataXstream became a product company, they were consulting. Can you briefly explain this?
Yeah, about a quarter decade ago, we started as an SAP consulting organization specializing in integration. We quickly over time expanded into a full services SAP consulting organization offering both technical, functional, and project management to SAP customers. And in the last 10 to 15 years, we started building products. And as of 2022, we are officially an SAP products company.
Great, thank you. Regarding the flooring company specifically, why were we there and how would you classify their business?
So we were assisting this customer with their initial rollout. DataXstream had a large consulting team assisting them with this rollout that included both technical, functional, and development resources to help take this organization live. And as part of that, we were assisting them with their enhancements to their sales and distribution module to make SAP's ECC solution work in their stores. So that's why we're there. They're really, if you were to classify them as an organization, they're a specialty retailer. They have transactions that have very long tails. So a customer will come in, interact with create an order, and then interact with that order over a period of weeks, sometimes months, picking up additional materials, making changes to that order, and continuously changing its balance. So a pretty complex order process from a retailer perspective.
Great, thank you. What were they using for sales transactions and how was that working?
So they had an old legacy ERP based on AS400. It had served the organization well to grow to over 150 stores when we started to convert them to SAP. But they had some growth aspirations to grow significantly bigger. And their existing solution was basically creating a barrier to growth. It was also significantly challenging in terms of store management perspective, in that it required significant training to onboard new sales associates in their stores.
What were the pain points or missing links, and how were they affecting the bottom line?
Yeah, so there's really kind of two pieces to that. With the legacy system, it was really about the growth, and it was really about how to streamline bringing users on board, in addition to creating visibility across the organization. So it was very siloed from a store perspective, and it made it difficult for them to be able to make decisions when perhaps a neighboring store could fulfill a customer's order by just doing an adjustment or a transfer. And so this was all limiting the growth of this organization. When they implemented SAP, we immediately got visibility to these things, but the standard transactions in SAP still limited the user friendliness and the ease of use of the interface. So we were engaged to in a follow-on project to take their list of pain points in transacting in the new system and redesign and build them a completely new interface for selling. And that's essentially what we did for them.
Great, thank you. How did OMS Plus resolve these pain points for the customer, and how did that create the foundation for OMS Plus?
Yeah, so the solution we built is effectively the same fundamentals that now make up the foundation of OMS Plus. So effectively, what we were able to do is take employee training time from weeks to a matter of days or hours. We created extremely good visibility to where product is, where it's available, what the lead time is to get it, a rating system to identify the risk in getting that product based on the supply chain ahead of it to provide it to the store. And so we really addressed the kind of the pain points of training, speed and agility at the counter. So transaction times were reduced by well over 50%. We created the visibility into what's where, and we made it so that it was super easy for the customer service rep to find the product the customer is looking for, and also be able to adapt if that product wasn't available to something that was similar. So a lot of tools to really improve the customer experience is what we put together. And ultimately, the techniques for how we approached order processing at this customer became the foundation of how we approach order processing in OMS Plus today.
Great. Since then, how has OMS Plus versions evolved since the first release?
Quite significantly. The initial version of OMS Plus was based on an SAP technology called WebDim Pro. This is an older technology that was built in the early 2000s. And while it's completely web-based and portable on devices that support Internet Explorer, it is not a super flexible platform or development environment. And so basically version 1 and 2 of OMS Plus are based on WebDim Pro. We still have a number of customers running this older version. But the new product, the 3.0 product, is based on modern web technologies like HTML5, JavaScript, and CSS. It runs on any Chromium-based browser, on any device, and it has accelerated our ability to deliver capabilities, features, and functionalities to customers. And right now I'm pretty excited because we're working on a new version, the 4.0 version. We're adding an additional technology, TypeScript, which is a little bit more modern web technology that's going to allow us to build a more rigid order management solution from a development and design perspective. And what this will translate into is a solution that's highly extensible to customers to meet their specific needs, and highly configurable. So we're moving farther and farther away from customer customization and more to customer configuration with the solution. So it's pretty exciting. Should be out this year, and you know, we've been putting a lot of work into it over the last year or so.
Well, it sounds like some exciting changes are coming. Thank you, Tim, for your time, and thank you to everyone who took the time to join us for our second customer success story. If you enjoyed this story and want to know more, please follow us at DataXstream.com and be on the watch for another customer success story episode. Thank you again, Tim.
Thank you, Jalen.